How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, and today I have an exciting video for you guys today. But before we start, if you guys could subscribe to the channel or like the video, I would really appreciate it. It keeps me motivated to keep on bringing amazing content to you guys every single week. But with all that said, let's go ahead and get right into this video. Today I am finally going to talk about the 4th overall pick by the Chicago Bulls, and without a doubt, just jumping right into it, I've already talked about the first 3 picks. It's on my channel. You guys can go in the description and go to those 3 videos, go to my channel and check out those last 3 videos. But I think it's pretty much also guaranteed who the 4th pick is for the Chicago Bulls. I feel like their whole roster is pretty much already set. I just feel like they need a good shooter at the small forward or a scorer at the small forward, and that leads me to say I don't think they're going to go for power forward or center, depending on if they keep Otto Porter or not. There's a good chance that they won't keep Otto Porter this coming season or not. I think he is a free agent. If he's not, I guess they'll keep him, but I don't think they'll be keeping him after this pick. I think for this next selection, I think they're going to choose Deni Avdija. I hope I said that right. I probably said it wrong, but he's from Israel. He's a international player. I believe they're going to be picking him up. He's a 6'9" small forward. I think they're going to have him over Otto Porter, in my opinion. And that, which would be kind of weird. I mean, Denny's almost like 20 years old, and Otto Porter, I just feel like Otto Porter's kind of reached what he is. I think pretty much Otto Porter is the player he is now. Like, what you see from him, he's just an average forward. But yeah, I really do think the Bulls are going to go after him. They've always struggled in the small forward category lately, but that's just because they've had like Chris Dunn, Kobe White at point guard, so there's no point, I feel like, in them getting another point guard. They already have Zach LaVine as shooting guard, unless they're thinking about trading him still. But after firing Jim Boylan, I don't think he's going to be leaving. I think that was the main cause in why there were trade talks and why maybe he was going to leave. Small forward, they had Otto Porter, but I believe he is a free agent, like I said. So I do think they'll select Denny because of it. Power forward, they already have, Lauren Markkinen. At center, they have Wendell Carter. I just feel like they're probably going to go for a younger talent at the small forward just so they can build off their already young core. If there's anything to look at Denny, I would say he's a jack of all trades. I mean, he is an international player. Obviously, we have gotten better at scouting like international players and seeing what they can do. But people are saying, it could go either way, obviously. With most international players, he's a jack of all trades, as I would put it. He is said to be an all-around talented wing with great size. He is 6'9", but he is only 210 pounds. He can be versatile. He can play shooting guard to power forward. He does possess a high basketball IQ, what I've heard. He's also very competitive. He can do about just everything on the floor, which is usual when you have an international player. He has the necessary tools to become a great point forward in the future and work as a secondary playmaker, which would be amazing for the Bulls. I mean, they do need another shot creator, but also it would be nice to have another playmaker for them. He has been exposed to high-level competition, obviously, at a young age, since he has played in the for Israel in the EuroLeague. I think that is the EuroLeague, or is it a different kind of league? I don't know. I believe it's still the EuroLeague. I don't know. Might be wrong. But mostly, he has been praised about his great playmaking and his great... I wouldn't say he has amazing shot creating, but he can create his own shot. But that is, to be seen at the NBA level, because it is different between, playing like in Israel or the EuroLeague or any other league. It's different in the NBA when it comes to creating a shot, because sometimes the defense is totally different from what it is like from Europe, and NBA it's totally different. But I would say his weaknesses, obviously he is 6'9", but it has been shown that he does have below average wingspan at that size, and also he does need to continue bulking up. I think he's only 210 pounds, I believe. Yeah, I think he's only like 210, and he really needs to bulk up, especially if he's 6'9". He needs to be probably around like a 230, probably. I mean, He probably wants to stay a little bit still undersized, just not too bulky, so he can still be able to have enough speed to, you know, be a point forward in a way, or be able to create his own shot. You probably still want to have some speed to at least do what you can. It is said he doesn't have like elite burst. His athleticism is like not the best. But but he is from Israel. He is from the EuroLeague. He does have, you know, like the normal, you know, intangibles and the IQ. As many people would say, skill, not the athleticism. He's more of a skilled player when it comes to knowing like footwork. He just knows the basics of the game, you know, the usual things that he uses to his advantage instead of his athleticism. Not having, you know, the athleticism, he uses pretty much his skill to beat the other players. Like, as in, he has, you know, again, as I said, his footwork. He doesn't have the best size, but he can be a better ball handler. He has a shot. He does what he can, you know, to be a great player. Do I think he'll be an all-star one day? Probably not. I just think he'll be a good small forward to have on your team. Now, obviously, it is to be seen. He is an international player, so he could go either way, honestly. We've seen many international players become amazing. Obviously, like Luka Doncic, Kristaps Porzingis. Those are the two that always come up to me. And both of their draft analysis have always never been on top. I feel like international players, when it comes to them, they don't get good analysis, honestly. So Denny could be like a totally different player when it comes to coming to the league. The league is so different compared to other leagues. The NBA is like just totally different, and players have to play so different compared to like a EuroLeague or Australia or whatever they come from. So I wouldn't be surprised if he's a different player. Who knows? Maybe he could be really good at defense. They say he can be really versatile on defense. He could play from point guard to power forward, but that's if he is good at defense or not. I mean, looking at it, maybe he might not be that good at defense. I mean, it's not like he has any crazy muscle on him. He doesn't really have as much size, except the 6'9". He has 6'9", but he has the below average wingspan and everything. He might be not the best defender. He could be a good scorer though, depending on how it goes, but I really do believe the Chicago Bulls will take him. I don't see any reason why they wouldn't. I don't see them going for like Onyeka or Obi Toppin. Maybe Obi Toppin at power forward, but I mean, again, they already have like Lauri Markkanen and Wendell Carter. I just don't see them going for that. I feel like they're going to replace Otto Porter, and that's also getting another contract out because Otto Porter does make a lot of money. At the end of the day, I hope the Bulls do go for this pick. I think this is the most logical pick, unless they might get rid of Zach LaVine. If any of the three players from the top three do drop, they'll probably draft that player though. I wouldn't be surprised. Like, if Anthony Edwards somehow dropped, I'm pretty sure they would choose him. Is there still a chance maybe the Bulls would trade the pick? Possibly. I wouldn't be surprised. But I think they're trying to, you know, go with the young talent now after the Jim Boylan incident. I wouldn't be surprised if they traded, but I wouldn't be also surprised if they kept it. Do I think it's best for them to keep it? Possibly, unless they get a really good trade package for that pick, but I don't think they will because it is only the fourth pick. It's not like you're going to get anything crazy. But with all that said, if you guys have any opinions of your own, go ahead and comment below. But I really do believe that the Bulls will pick Denny out of the picks right there. But otherwise, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope all of you have a great day. Peace.